What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy FX Day, and so this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be more consistent on YouTube. Right. So today I got a breakdown video. Spoiler alert: it's a TP4 video, 100 pips on gold. Boom. All right. Spoiler alert. Now, so let me give you a little backstory. I just started. Now that the markets are clear from the holidays within Christmas and New Year's, we are now in January of 2023. I decided I wanted to start a new challenge. So I bought a 25K Ftmo challenge, and with me trying to be more consistent on YouTube, I am doing. Damn, I just had a fucking brain fart, bro. Oh yeah, I'm trying to upload two videos a week. All right, I'm trying to upload 2 videos a week. So I'm gonna track this. Y'all gonna take this 25K challenge with me, and I'm gonna do one trade breakdown a week for a very good setup, or the best setup I took that week, or whatever, or just a very good setup in general, where it's like TP4, TP3, trades that run for big targets, and a weekly recap on how I did throughout the whole week overall, and how I go on about approaching the next week and the next upcoming days, right? And at the end of each video is going to be like a trade breakdown to what I want to see for later on that night, as the day I'm uploading the video, correct? So, and as time go on, just leave in the comment section some more videos y'all want me to do, or y'all suggest I should do later on in the year or anything like that. So, I did start a 25K challenge last night, and my first trade on that 25K challenge ran for 100 pips TP4. Alright, and we're gonna get into that trade breakdown right now. So that trade breakdown was on gold, and it was gold buys around here. This indicator right here is godly. Just letting y'all know. Let y'all know that now. If y'all want me a breakdown, if y'all want me to make a breakdown video on that indicator that y'all just seen on the screen, let me know. Alright, that was just the car dealership about my car. What I finna do? What I was just finna do, bro? I be forgetting every fucking thing. Oh, boom. Put on this chart where my entry was. So my entry was somewhere around here. 1839.08. 1839.08. 25 pip stop loss. 100 pip take profit for TP4. Alright, let's get into the bar replay mode. Let's get into the breakdown video. So, right, start off on a 2-hour time frame. Alright, I got my zones on a 2-hour time frame. I'm basically trying to trade zone to zone. So if you see these bold black lines on my chart, that is my 2-hour zones. And all of the red lines are my 30-minute zones, meaning my minor levels. So shut up, bitch. Damn. Dumbass cat, bro. Alright, so basically I try to zone trade. I try to avoid standing in the middle of the zone, meaning the minor zone. So if I'm mad at my zone, I only risk 0.5%. Right? But if I'm trading based off of reaction off of a 2-hour zone, which is my main zone, then I will risk my whole 1%. That's the plan. Alright? So this was a 2-hour zone. If you look to the left hand side. Go deep on the fucking left hand side, bro. What the fuck? Alright, now that we're here. Look to the left hand side. This is a very big major zone based on a 4-hour and 2-hour. So we got all these rejections and big rejections. Like, look at this massive 4-hour wick. Look at this massive 4-hour wick. These are not small rejections. These are big reactions off of this market. We tapped into here, came out, created this long bottom wick, and then flew up. So this is a very big strong level because we have these massive wicks after tapping in this level, like this massive wick right here. So on and so forth. So this is a major level, so I'm risking for 1% on this position, right? And so I drop down to the time frames. Let's get into the nitty and gritty. All right, let's go to the display capture. Okay. All right, now at display capture, let me show y'all this. All right. So at this point, I sent this in my free Telegram group. About 70 pips in profit. This is the trade I took here. 70 pips in profit. Entry was 1839.08, like I said before. This was the breakdown I was looking at. So I sent the breakdown to my free Telegram group as well. The link will be in the description. This is my bullish setup. So this is a 15-minute time frame. We had this higher high right here, break and retest, rejection right here. Price pushed up, made a new higher high, and broke these previous lows here. But this is not next to the lower low. This is basically a fit play on a higher time frame. So this is not the real lower low. This was just a break and retest, but this is not a lower low. The lower low is now here because if I draw my Ftmo from this low to this high, we have a 764 rejection here for price to close above the 618, above the golden zone, right? So once I seen we had this break and retest confirming bullish pressure, breaking highs, made a pullback, rejecting off the 764 in the Fibonacci 2, closing back above this major level that as we seen in the 4-hour zone, that we have massive bottom wick. So this is nothing but a higher time frame bottom wick. This is how I'm approaching the market, right? So at this point, I'm like, okay, after we had this big strong close right here, I'm thinking in my head, if we could come back and retest this level, and then flip and break these highs, I would get in. Or if we could come back and retest this level, and just if the retracement deep enough, we had a deep enough pullback and just flip, then I'll take the buy off of the candlestick flip with 25 pip stop loss, leaving stop loss below the overall level, targeting the previous high tier, which was up here. All right, that's how I'm looking at for buys, and I also had a sell bias. So my sell bias this was actually a break above this low. Price pushed up, came down, broke these lows here, made a pullback. Then I took my Ftmo drill up from this high to this low. Right here, we also had a 30-minute doji and a 30-minute bearish engulfing the doji at the high of here, confirming selling pressure. But the higher time frames was bullish, so I tend to try to stick to the higher time frames. So that's why I was more so on the buy side than the sell side. Excuse me. So we create this low right here, price pullback, rejecting off the golden zone, had a strong rejection to the downside. Once I seen this strong rejection to the downside, I'm like, look, if we can't close below this low now after rejecting it hard, then we're going to flip bullish because this is a big rejection, right? Now, if we can close below here, then I could definitely take the sell stop loss just above here because we had the rejection and then we came back down and broke lows. But if we just rejected this and flip up, then I'm taking the buys. That's basically what I was thinking, right? Now let's get into the market. It's good. Let's look at a 15-minute. Let's play a couple of candlesticks. Boom. Now at this point, I'm like, okay, this is what I'm thinking. If price reject off of here and start to continue, I'll take the sales target in these lows and the overall higher time frame zone, which was all down here, to my 2-hour zone. And if we close above here, I'll wait for a deep pullback, tapping into this support level to then flip, take the buys after the candlestick flip. If the pullback deep enough and the pullback not deep enough, take the break of the previous candlestick highs. That's what I was thinking. All right, so let's play another candlestick. Boom. Now I didn't get on this candlestick specifically. All right. What it was? 39.08, I think it was. $39.08. Yeah, boom. So I'm like, okay, now we had this nice close above. What I wanted to see is a candlestick. Say this is the close of the candlestick. Wait, let me actually make that thinner. Oh, that's a little too thin. Okay, say this is the candlestick. So this candlestick close here, then boom, this candlestick open. What I wanted to see is for this candlestick to ripple down a little bit. For me, it's ripping down, and then tap into this low, and then start to reject and flip. If it flips, I'm taking the bites off of the flip. If it taps into the zone, but if it doesn't, and just ripple down a little bit halfway there, and then flips, then I'll take the buys above here, stop loss just below here, right? But I wanted to see the tap into the zone first for me, for stronger selling buying pressure. All right, That's what I was waiting for. I can't actually show you the candles, how the candlestick was moving because it doesn't do that, but I can just show you the next candlestick. Boom. Like I said, we had that deep pullback and a flip. So once I seen this deep pullback down here, rejecting this hard and flip bullish, I'm like, yeah, I'm in. Stop loss just below that low here, totaling out to 25 pips stop loss, targeting the previous highs up here, but I didn't need to catch every single pip in the market. 100 pips is cool for me. All right. With that being said, let's play. As you can see, I almost got stopped out here. That's why I didn't put it right below. Because if I had put it right below and I got stopped out here and price came all the way back to entry, I would have been hella fucking pissed. So I did almost get stopped out here. I didn't quite get stopped out here, but I definitely almost got stopped out here, right? And I just let price play. As I'm letting price play, I see we are coming into this minor level here, right? Now I don't know if y'all know how I trade, but I trade in increments of my TPs are in increments of 25. So if I have 25 pips TP1, if I have 25 pips stop loss, my TP1 is 25 pips, TP2 is 50 pips, TP3 is 75 pips, TP4 is 100 pips. If I have 30 pips stop loss, TP1 is 30 pips, TP2 is 60 pips, TP3 90 pips, TP4 is 125 pips. So I do it increments. I do my targets based on increments of my stop loss, right? So I have 25 pips stop loss. That means my TP1 was 25 pips. Put it on dresser. Put it on dresser. And get out. The dresser. That's not the dresser. 25 pips. So, with that being said, let's just play. Mind you, I didn't get out at all as we hitting TP 1, 2, and 3. I'm pretty confident in this. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Pretty confident in the setup, right? So let's go. Boom, boom. This candlestick wasn't. Oh, it was 5 minute timer. Let's look on a 5 minute because it happens too fast on the what you call. I'll give you more detail when I look at it in 5 minutes. All right, that's what I'm thinking about. Always got stopped out here. Price started to push up. Boom. We're breaking these highs here, right? Okay, boom. We broke these high stops. Are definitely at break even. If price comes back all the way back down to the entry, I don't want to be in this trade anymore. But we are coming up into these highs here, right? At this point, I'm 80 pips in profit, $800 in profit, something like that. I'm like, look, I'm $800 in profit. You feel me? 10 more pips ain't gonna hurt a nigga, bro. I ain't gonna be a bitch and just close 10 pips away from my TP4 like a little pussy. I'm gonna wait till that bitch hit my TP4 and get out that motherfucker. You feel me? Cause if you know me, you know my rule is don't be a bitch. Can I even say that on YouTube, bro? I don't know. We finna find out, bro. So look, don't be a bitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? So be 10 pips away from TP4. Why would I close now? Why didn't I close at TP1? I didn't close at TP2. I didn't close at TP3. I'm 10 pips away from TP4. Why would I close then? I done waited this long, man. So got to see it through, my boy. Got to see it through. So I'm like, cool. We're 10 pips away from TP4. At this point, I'm at work, right? I'm at work. I'm not in front of my computer. I do have my phone. I can close my phone, whatever. But I'm like, nope. We're just gonna thug it out and see it to TP4 because that's what we're here for. You feel me? I don't see no traffic to the left hand side is pretty clean. I see no reason why we won't be able to hit TP4. That's my thought process. And boom, TP4 was hit there. Remember I said I don't gotta catch every single pip, but if I wanted to target every single pip, this overall TP would have just got missed. See, that's why you don't need to catch every single pip. I picked the set target. 100 pips was cool. Nice 1 to 4. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And this is the first trade I took on this account. Now, on that, just so y'all niggas know, I ain't fucking lying, bro. Remember, this is the funded account challenge. Alright? So, let me get back in fucking, what you call it? Remember, this is the funded account challenge. Alright? So, hopefully y'all can see that. As you can see right there, whatever, $983 in profit, right? After you see a little loss there after that, that's like a $9 loss. I'm gonna go over that breakdown in a second. I FOMO'd in that breakdown. That's the only reason I took it. But I noticed I was FOMOing, and I realized my mistake, and I got out early. That's good. And as you can see, I risked a lot less because I know I just made 3.9%, something like that. I made 3.8%, something like that. Feel me? I got out at TP4, but it got me out here at $983. Should have been $1,000, whatever. Cool. But that first position was a sin lot. I know I made over 3%, close to 4% on this first position. So I'm like, I don't need to risk all of the money I just made. I don't need to risk a whole percent. I'm gonna risk half of a percent and be cool with it. So as a matter of fact, I risked less than half of it. I risked a quarter of a percentage. And with that being said, this next position that I took was a loss. And right here, I took these buys here. We had this breakout. I took these buys. Had a 25 pip stop loss. 20. I got it in the higher up, a little higher up. I got it somewhere up here. 25 pip stop loss. And I was targeting the daily zone, meaning my 2-hour zone. Targeting up here overall. As price was put me in this little bit of drawdown, I got out early, close for a 10-hour loss. Cool. I'm not gonna break down that straight again. All right, close for a 10-hour loss. Cool. But I just made $980, then took a 10-hour loss. That's fucking great. My first 2 trades on this challenge. Cool. Now, how I'm gonna approach the rest of this challenge? Now, I just need to make 10%. So I need to make $2,500. I made $980 already. So within the next, this was in the first day, so I got 9 more trading days left for me to meet the 10 trading day mark. So I got to make 6% in 9 days. That's not that hard. If I could just target 1% for 6 out of the 9 days and get that 1%, I pass the challenge. Right? I got the big trade out the way. Now I got that big trade out the way, I got some more breathing room to work with in this challenge. Right? But I don't need to try to rush it because I'm already up. Like, say we need 10 trading days, I gotta make 10%. If I just target 1-to-1s for 10 days and I hit all of them 1-to-1s or whatever, I passed the fucking challenge. So now I look at it like I'm 3.5 days ahead because I'm up 3% in the first day. So I'm ahead of the schedule, so called. So now all I do is just risk 1% or risk a fucking 0.5% each day until I make 6%. That's not fucking hard. So at this point, I'm thinking in my head like I got to challenge the bet. I just got to make fucking 1%. Just easy 1-to-1s. Even if the trade is giving me a 1-to-4 or 1-to-5 setup, I'm out at 1-to-1s or I'm closing half and stops at break even at 1-to-1s. No reason why I should be holding trades longer than 1-to-1 when I'm up this much. I shouldn't have to risk. I don't have to risk a lot. I'm up a lot. I don't have to risk a lot. Whatever. I don't want to give back what I just got from the market. I didn't necessarily get it, but I got it in the challenge. Make sense? Makes sense. Boom. So that's how I plan on approaching the rest of the challenge, right? Just 1-to-1s. I'm cool 1-to-1s until I'm done. Until I get into phase 2, right? Now, what I'm looking for this upcoming market. GJ is what I'm looking for GJ upcoming. GJ is overall bearish as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? We're creating lower lows and lower highs, so on and so forth. We just made a massive fucking low down here, breaking all these lows with no bullish pullback. So anything bullish from this point going up, this will just be a pullback or correction of his overall move, right? That would be bullish movements is counter trend trading, which was why I took that GG loss earlier because I was counter trend trading. All right. That's why I risk less of a percent. So anything buys, I'm risking left half a percent. Anything bullish, anything selling, I might risk a 4% depending on where I'm selling at. Right. So as you can see here, I target this is my safe buys. So my safe buys is from here to here. Price can break off of this, but as I said in the beginning, the black lines are my 30-minute zones. I mean, the red lines are my 30-minute zones. The black lines are my 2-hour zones. So I want to target the overall 2-hour zone, not the 30-minute zone. So this is my safe buy. Price could definitely reject off of this low 30-minute zone, this minor level. But I do want to see price overall coming all the way up in here, trading from this 2-hour zone to this 2-hour zone. So I'm trading based off of a reaction of a 2-hour zone. So I want to trade to the next 2-hour zone. I said that mad fast. If I said that shit too fast, rewind that motherfucker, slow it back, because I ain't doing too much editing, bro. That shit not for me. All right. So that's how I look for buys. People be like, well, why you don't want to buy right here? Look at all this fucking wicks. This is all rejection right here. All of this is just straight up fucking wick rejection. I don't want to trade none of this rejection. With that being said, anything, now don't get me wrong, this setup could play out. Feel me? But anything above here is just risky buys for me. Not only are you trading against the overall trend, but you're trading against the overall trend in a really tight setup. Feel me? I'd rather sit on my hands with this setup and just miss out on this little 40 pips or whatever, than take this setup later on because this has a higher probable setup with cleaner traffic to the left hand side in the bigger zone for 150 pips potentially. Now, mind you, I said I need the 1-to-1, but the risk reward is there if I wanted it. Feel what I'm saying? And same thing with this zone here, right? This anything selling anywhere in this zone is risky sells. For the simple fact that if you look all the way to the left hand side, it's just a bunch of fucking rejections within this little whole area. I don't want to be participating in this at all. So right, once we break these lows down here and these lows right here, all these lows right here, then this will be the clean sells. Feel what I'm saying? This will be my safe sells. So if we could, I'm not taking nothing there right now, but during London session, if we somewhere in here during London session, I see like a nice fib play pullback, I'm taking them sells to then target these lows and potentially create new 2-hour lower lows. You feel me? That's what I'm looking at for GJ. On gold, I'm not looking at nothing on fucking gold, bro. Gold sucks right now. Alright. Well, actually, gold don't suck. It actually did what I wanted to do. What I was looking for on gold was a breakout of this overall range. Let me price the range right here. Looking for a breakout of this overall range. Then I wanted to see a pullback of this range to retest it to then continue up for bullish pressure, or a breakdown, retest it to continue down for bearish pressure. So now we are breaking out right now. This is not in my session, so I won't be taking it straight. I will simply miss out on this. But hopefully, because we're breaking out now, we can see some type of break above, retest, and then price started the range, create another range for me, then to catch that breakout during my session, breaking above this minor level and taking that buy, like something like that, hopefully. So that's what I'm looking for in London, right? I want to see but now that we are breaking out, I want to see a nice pullback to retest here. A nice pullback to retest here to then continue up to target these highs once again. Alright. Something like that. Alright. Now, that'll be all. Nice low 1-to-4 trade. It's your boy FX Nate, and I'm out this bitch. Peace.